Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to my YouTube chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. Guys, the abusive nature and character of Murimi, it's been exposed by David Jr. and it was well captured on a camera. He did not even shy of a camera but continued on his onslaught. Grotesquely.
Crying. Halima, what's the problem?
Mimi amekuja hapa nyumbani ananiambia ati David ameniambia ati nichukue mahindi unipeleke Gorogoro Street tatu nipeleke huko ng'ambo. Sasa mimi nikamuuliza ni kweli, anasema ndio. Sasa mimi nikasema mimi mwanaume namjua.
Guys, Halima, she's really crying. I feel so sad for all the things that he has been doing.
Yeah, I'm sorry for her but you know, she's saying that I've been beating her, but sincerely speaking, it's not true. You know?
No, speak the truth.
Okay.
On this camera, speak the truth. Ukweli, acha ongee.
Kwamba yenye anakunywa macho anakuwa mekundu, kila akichukua hizi vitu anaenda kukunywa, anakuja kulala anaanza kunipiga.
Halima, she's really crying because Murimi, what he does only to take liquor. That's what she's saying. And when
that video has got three major parts that we want to talk about, and it's exhibiting Murimi in the most weird character as abusive person. One, Murimi, the abusive husband. Two, the narcissist in Murimi that makes Murimi so abusive, because we've seen a lot of things. And the third one is the pretense in Murimi. So in this video, we are going to use the video to unravel the three significant parts that I've just explained. And we are going to give it the gist as it concerns, because the video itself and that character itself, I haven't seen Murimi in it. But the behavior that was exhibited by Murimi, it's quite absurd. So guys, if you're coming across this channel and this video for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube channel notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. Without support, this channel wouldn't be at this place. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. Guys, we want to delve deep into Murimi, the abusive husband, because that is the first character that we saw in that video. And the more video is coming at the progression stages on this deliberation, because we want to use those short clips to explain and illustrate what Murimi is by them. We see Murimi's wife Halima's complaint that Murimi has been beating her on several occasions. That's not the fact, because Halima was crying. Because on the current beatings, Halima cried, and that alone made Halima to exude a lot of misery that is been put under by the husband. This is what we call just untold suffering, because he couldn't speak. But it reached a point now, all the misery and the untold suffering that Halima has been receiving, it has reached the boiling point. That's what we call the verbiage itself. Then it exploded. It's just by bad luck or good luck that David Jr. was around to film that. You know, perhaps sometimes I do say, maybe it is God who all along who have been sending David Jr. to go to Murimi's life. Then all was for Halima to be rescued. You know, this is alone, because the accusation itself confirms the beating has been there every day, the abusive nature of this. And this is what we call the bad behavior. The bad behavior comes in, Halima is saying that Murimi has been selling the house items, all in exchange of the alcohol. And that one was well captured in the video. Perhaps let's watch it here below.
Leta maziwa yenye imebaki. Yani Murimi huyu msichana anakusaidia mpaka hata kupalilia shamba, kila kitu mra. Hata nilikuja nikamhurumia sana. Leta maziwa yenye imebaki. All of these, only these has remained. All of these. And I brought this milk a day after yesterday. Guys, you saw the video. Only this milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 packets.
Zingine akachukua kapatia.
Zingine gani nikachukua nini na wewe? Mama si nilimpatia jana.
Unajua unaongea kwa kamera. Unajua hiyo ni kamera.
Ni ukweli, acha ongee.
Pombe yenye anakunywa macho anakuwa mekundu. Kila akichukua hizo vitu anaenda kukunywa, anakuja kulala anaanza kunipiga.
She's really crying because Murimi what he does only to take liquor. That's what she's saying.
Kuna bana wacha.
And when he comes he beats her up.
Anaanza kusoma kuhusu mama yangu, eti mama yangu alikufa kwa sababu ya kwenda kudanganya.
Hiyo si vizuri. Hiyo ni uchungu.
Sasa yeye mwenyewe ananiambia eti ataenda. Yeye mwenyewe ananiambia eti atatoka.
Haya, lima pole pole.
Tufanye kitu tutafanya.
Pole.
Chenye ni chako ni chako, chenye ni changu ni changu. Umesikia? Haya, wewe fanya aje? Chukua chenye unaona ni chako.
The video alone that you've watched has got 3 to most significant point that really depicts Murimi as an abuser. Who is an abuser? Abuser is a person who abuses you because you want to correct the other side that is so rotten and bad that the abuser himself doesn't want to change. And that's why you see Murimi is rebelling with the wife, because the wife wants to put in a change, while Murimi is hell-bent of not changing, because what Murimi is doing is so beneficial to him but not to the wife. It's quite unfortunate that Murimi could really go and sell house items, including food. That alone shows the careless and most of the deadbeats husbands. Number one, Murimi is now saying that he wants her wife outside his life. He wants to chase the wife, in short. And the reasons why he chases the wife is because the wife wants the good for the family, while Murimi still wants to get stagnated to form a relationship with the alcohol. If you really go deep and analyze why Murimi wants to chase Halima, the wife, it's because the wife has protested the constant theft, the constant silly behavior that is being exhibited by Murimi, selling food and the house items in exchange for alcohol, things that are not even beneficial for the family. Then the wife has been left to work alone or to fend for food. Murimi is moving around just to have alcohol. Murimi is even staying with the drinking buddy in this house. Sometimes I've been asking myself question, how do they even meet their conjugal rights? And point number one really confirms that for a long time, Murimi wanted to chase the wife and leave him. And that one alone confirms why Murimi all along has been sleeping around with Brian, all in the matters of rescuing Brian, yet Brian is having their home. The reasons has been revealed that Murimi has been avoiding the wife. That's why he brought in another fellow man inside the house, sleep with them at the expense of the wife. That one was well captured. Because if you watch all those videos alone, because there are other parts that I need to include here, you would really see that there is also lack of conjugal rights in that house. There's an issue of infidelity that also cropped in. Tells you, Murimi doesn't care, Murimi does want this wife out, just because the wife has protested the bad character that is being exhibited by Murimi. Number two, Murimi is daring the wife to say it all and bring it all. First of all, Murimi is saying that he didn't beat Halima. When Halima now is spilling out the tea, Murimi is daring, okay, say it all. And when Halima is saying it all on the camera, Murimi wants to beat Halima that, you're saying all these things on the camera, which means there are some truths that ought never to be said on the camera. That alone is the confirmation and the acceptance that Murimi has been beating the wife. It was purely captured. Another greatest thing, beating a wife with a cooking stick or a cooking spoon, that is a taboo. In my Luo culture, it's a taboo for anybody, whether stranger, whether whoever, to beat you with any other kind of a cooking material. It could be a plate, it could be a sofria, it could be a cooking pot, it could be a cooking stick, or any other form of a spoon. It's a taboo in my Luo dialect that sometimes can even bring curses within the family. That was the greatest. I don't know with the Korean culture. This one I'm speaking to myself because I don't want to expose my culture on other people, because I'm trying to be sensitive over here. So when it resulted to that, it tells you in this home there are wrangles and there is more that we saw on the camera. There is more of it than we saw on the camera. Number two, the video captured what we call the narcissistic trait of Murimi. So Murimi itself is a narcissist. The reasons why I'm telling you that Murimi is a narcissist, Murimi was exposed selling out milk for alcohol. But when exposed, he still denied and wanted to beat the wife. That was so ugly. Remember, a man who hardly works depends on a wife to work like a donkey. He comes home to sell the item that's already been bought in the name of alcohol, but when you're asked, you want to beat the wife. That is so despicable. I don't know. Murimi is again lying that David Jr. is the one who has been telling him to sell this kind of, not to sell, to take all, to go and distribute all this property. Such kind of pretense was to make the wife Halima to release the goods with ease, knowing that it was ordered by David Jr. for this guy to go and also distribute to the neighbors. Yet Murimi is selling these things in the name of alcohol. And he denies, grotesquely on the camera. Murimi has been abusing Halima, the wife, and abusing her, that Halima's mother, who is Murimi's mother-in-law, that died of prostitutions. When it reaches that point, that relationship should not even be working as of now. That's a dwindling relationship. You abuse my mother-in-law. It has reached that point, then it tells you that relationship has reached a brinkmanship. It's a relationship that is dwindling. You know? And when Murimi is told the truth, is now threatening Halima to be wanting to end the relationship, ordering him to go. You know, some people, a narcissist, when you tell them the truth, they will threaten you. Whether they want to end a relationship, they will use other sins that all along that you've been doing to them as a scapegoat. And that's why you find Murimi was using an infidelity card, that at one point he found Halima with a man. You know, they're using that card as a scapegoat so that they diminish and for a cover-up, so that the truth of their abusive nature should not come out. We want to look, that's number 3, the Murimi as a pretender, the pretentious Murimi. Now Murimi kneeling down to apologize and unwillingly apologize because he's forced by David Jr. He never wanted to do. Murimi also unwillingly accepts that he's been abusing the wife, yet we've seen in the camera because David Jr. told her to do it.
Now
Perhaps let's watch it down here.
For all the things that he has been doing.
Yeah, I'm sorry for her because, but you know, she's saying that I've been beating her, but sincerely speaking, it's not true. You know?
No, speak the truth.
Okay.
On this camera, speak the truth.
Okay.
You've been beating her, but you are sorry. It won't repeat again.
Okay, it won't repeat again. I'm sorry.
Speak on camera. Apologize to her.
Harima, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry, sincerely speaking. I'm sorry, you people.
Tell her you are sorry for beating her up and it won't repeat again.
I'm sorry, I won't repeat again to beat you. Yeah, it's true.
So he's saying it's true. Yeah. He beat her up.
Yeah, sincerely speaking.
Look at now, Murimi is kneeling down to apologize. That apology was forced by David Jr. and also the circumstances under what narrative was being carried out. One, because David Jr. said Murimi was being helped through Alema, and it's because Alema that's why Murimi is receiving help. Now the subscriber is going to help Alema. That's when Murimi saw the sense of kneeling down to ask for forgiveness. And the forgiveness itself, he was even told to forgive, to say the word, because it was unwillingly saying it. He never wanted. But because he get the sense of donations and money that is coming their ways through Halema, he gets down on the knees to ask for forgiveness. And that one tells you a man who is forced, a man who has refused to learn, a man who's doing things unwillingly just because to soothe other people's ego. I have got an advice to Halima, and if somebody can reach Halima, I hope these messages will reach her. Halima needs to reconsider their relationship with Murimi because it is not even too late. She can move to start afresh. If this is the husband who has been threatening you, even with a knife to delete you, therefore it's time not to wait that ticking bomb. It's time that you need to relocate. Move out. Save yourself, because there is a lot more that is coming that you don't know. Imagine you've exposed him on a camera and he was threatening you, do not talk on camera. Simply means a lot more is still waiting for you. So what you can do is to run. Number two, the Murimi's relationship and companionship with the alcohol itself, it's a worrisome that he cannot even support the family economically, socially, even conjugally. Murimi has therefore failed. So there is nothing beneficial to Murimi, to Halima in that relationship. Because the relationship you're supposed to be having with Murimi is the husband. Murimi has had several relationships with alcohol. Even to an expense of your conjugal right, he has decided to bring Brian in this house for you to sleep together just to avoid you. That is the despicable thing that I haven't seen in life. You know? That's the best of things, because I still believe Murimi will still act, Murimi will still abuse you. And what I would advise, if somebody can go and rescue this lady, the best thing is to scamper to safety, because those are the enough signs to tell you that Murimi is abusive. The question that I'm asking myself, what is happening? It's the same thing that happened to Matiko, and these people also happen to be friends. So it is a behavior that perhaps were inculcated because of lack of role model, maybe because of what they see. You know, the poor upbringing with the broken value system really has got a greater negative impact towards these guys. Compare, contrast, and look the two family, the Matiko, who was from Riyadh, and Murimi. Look at them. Look at the upbringing. Look at the parents. It will tell you there was a broken system elsewhere. So it could be a generational curse, or it's something that they saw while they were being brought up, how their parents used to trance and beat their mothers. Now it's something that now they have inherited to mean to be normal. I think it's something that also was embedded with the culture, because at one point you say, if you used to watch A Journey of 1,000 Miles with all the cultural videos that he used to say, there are a lot of things that she spoke about, that the Korean men are so vile and so abusive. So it's a culture that a woman is expected to be beaten and you don't talk, because through beating, through beating and enduring that beating, that's how you profess that how your husband loves you. And that is a kind of an hogwash and a repugnant kind of a culture that shouldn't be there in any way. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Till next time, this is your boy Senior Zach.